Thankful and grateful you could join us for some JUCO women's hoops. I'm Dan Gudino. This is the second game of a doubleheader. The men's team just beat Trade-Tech here. The women's team trying to do the same. Trade-Tech, they come in with a 9-9 record. East Los Angeles with a 12-5 record as they meet at center circle here. East Los Angeles in the all-black road uniforms. Green trimming, white trimming around the numbers. ELAC on the chest of the Huskies. Trade-Tech in their all-white home uniforms. Tech on the chest of the Beavers in purple. Purple trimming down the sides of the Beavers. Purple numbers as well. This will be the second game of conference play for East Los Angeles. The first one for the Trade-Tech Beavers. Here at home for Trade-Tech, they are 2-3. The Huskies will be attacking right to left. So at center circle is Naomi Winston-Ellis and Haley King. Haley King for the Beavers will win the tip. She gets it into the hands of Perkins Jackson. Perkins Jackson will make an attack to the cup. She gets rejected. Isabel Arango will bring it left to right. Currently with the ball is Kimball Gray. Arango inside the dish from Winston Ellis. The Lady Huskies will open up the scoreboard 2-0, 9:25 on the game clock in this first period. Men's basketball has 2 periods. Women's basketball has 4 periods. With the basketball, it's Turner. Turner launches a 3. She's off the mark. Kimball Gray with the rebound. She attacks quickly, left to right. Bounce pass to the left side to Winston Ellis. She's too strong on that attempt on the left side. Rebound back the other way is Jaden LeCount. LeCount loses the dribble. It's Arango. Arango near side to that's Kimball Gray back on top. They swing it left side to Winston Ellis. Underneath to Kimball Gray. Left all alone on the back door right side. 4-0, just like that. 8 minutes, 41 seconds to go. Women's action here on SportsNetUSA.net. Men's basketball just won their first play in the South Coast Conference North. Here the women trying to win their second one. Jaden LeCount too strong in that one. Arango to Kimball Gray. Kimball Gray from the wing to the lane. Too easy on the right side. Kisses it off the glass. 6-0. 8 minutes, 10 seconds to go as Janaya Turner will bring it right to left. Turner will launch a 3. Too strong. Arango with the board. She'll hand it off to Kimball Gray. Gray will bring it left to right. Back to Arango. Over to Destiny Hurd. Hurd skip past far side. It's stolen. Perkins Jackson comes up with it. She sprints into the front court, right to left. Attacks right side. She draws contact. Destiny Hurd with a hard foul on Janaya Perkins Jackson. And that will put Jackson at the line. Jackson this year, a scorer, averaging 26.6 points per game. So she's high action, high artillery for the Lady Beavers. Lady Beavers trying to bring back the 2017 through 2019 run where they had back-to-back conference titles. Here, Kimball Gray passes it left side of Hurd. Underneath to Arango. Arango spins around the lefties. Shot no. Rebound by Perkins Jackson. Jackson saves it into the hands of LeCount. If you recognize the last name, that's because she's a former Husky, a transfer. Right now it's Turner, Janaya Turner, yo-yos the ball back and forth between left hand and right hand. Dribbling the ball with her left hand, she's on top behind the arc. Hands it off to Perkins Jackson. Jackson gets stripped from behind. It'll be Kimbo Gray who attacks. Left angle drive, she'll reset. Gets it back on top to Contreras, who launches a three. No. Over to Arango, who can't make an easy layup on the left side. Score remains 6-2, 6:45 to go. Turner, jumper, no. Loose ball, picked up by Winston Ellis into the hands of Arango on the left side. Arango attacks, straight to the cup, throws it up, draws some contact. 6 minutes, 37 seconds in this first period of play here inside the home of the Beavers. LA Trade-Tech is the site for tonight's women's JUCO game. South Coast Conference North action here. First free throw, good. Arango at the line, shooting just 48% on the year. Here, 100%, extends the lead. 8-2. Lady Beavers in control. 6:30 left in this first period. With the ball, it's Jackson. Jackson dribbles the ball, goes behind her back, angles towards the basket, gets it, the runner, good. 8 minutes, 6:15 remains on the gate clock, as we've got an 8-4 ball game in favor of the Lady Huskies. Destiny Hurd, cross-court pass near side to Kimbo Gray. Kimbo Gray to Arango on top to Hurd. Three-pointer rattles out. Rebound brought down by Perkins Jackson. She hovers across the logo. Back outside to Turner. Turner attacks, lifts up from the free throw area. No good, but Arango is called for a push-off from behind as she came up with the rebound. She pushes the back of Haley King. First substitutions coming in for East Los Angeles. Sydney Patterson is inserted. Isabel Arango will check out. Janaya Turner will inbound from the baseline. She looks, bounces it over to Haynes. Haynes outside of King. King's jumper no good from about 12 feet out. A pass is stolen by Perkins Jackson. So a deep three from about 25 feet out. Makes it an 8-7 ball game, 5:20 to go. Winston Ellis dribbles, kicks out to Kimbo Gray. Over to Hurd, back to Kimbo Gray. She puts it on the floor once. Over to Patterson in the low post. They swing it to the baseline to Winston Ellis, who launches one from 17 feet out, way off the mark. Doesn't even touch the rim, straight into the hands of Perkins, who will bring it right to left at the 4:54 mark. Three-point attempt by Turner off. Rebound, Patterson. East LA quickly attacks with Hurd on the left side. The runner good. Gives East LA a 3-point lead, 10-7. 4 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Right now it's Perkins Jackson. Gives it off to Turner on the left wing. Turner pointing for some directions. Instead will launch a three and makes it. Tie ball game, 10-all. 4:25 to go in this first period. There's Kimbo Gray for East LA operating the point guard position. Bounces it to Hurd. Hurd wide open from the corner. No, too strong on that attempt. Perkins Jackson now attacks. Goes coast to coast, left side, rims off. Patterson left to right attacks. A 3-on-1. Oh, she's too strong on that attempt. Drawing the foul is Kira Haynes. No relation to our SID Serwin D. Haynes. Where's Serwin? He's somewhere here in the house. There he is on the far sideline. He'll be back on the call when we get back home. Here in this one, 3:50 remains, 10-all. Huskies on the road, playing the role of road warrior against the Lady Beavers. Currently, it's LeCount with the basketball. Looking, finally puts it on the floor, not before a whistle. So a foul will be called against the 32 jersey of Sydney Patterson of East Los Angeles. Patterson will step off after her foul. Carmel Golar checks in. Golar with the 12 jersey. So Janaya Turner will inbound here at the 3:40 mark in the front court from the baseline. She looks. Rainbows one way on top to the 4 jersey of Carter. Carter at the logo practically. Gets it over to Turner now. Turner goes between her legs against Contreras. She'll fire a one off the mark on the left side, and it's rebounded by Trade-Tech. Second opportunity here in this possession. 3:20 left. Turner drives, draws some contact against Destiny Hurd. Hurd in disbelief. Can't believe she got called for contact. She thought she well defended that one. On the clock, 3 minutes, 18 seconds to go. A 10-10 ball game. Fighting for supremacy within the South Coast Conference North. Contreras will bring it left to right. She stops on the right wing, gets it back on top to Kimball Gray. Huskies with the lead, 19-15. Kimball Gray on top. Goes underneath to Arango. Arango trying to fight the double team, puts it up, and she's fouled right in front of the rim with 50.4 seconds to go. Score reads 19-15. Huskies in the lead here. So at the line will be Arango. So as we mentioned earlier, Trade-Tech in their previous loss on January the 14th, 7 days ago, they went down to Cerritos, but only had 6 players, so you gotta give them credit. East Los Angeles dominated at Rio Hondo, coming away with a 72-50 ball game. They're 12-5 this year. Trade-Tech, a 9-9 squad. Currently it's Santana with the basketball. She'll put it on the floor once, passes it far side of Turner. Turner attacks the cup, right side, scoop shot, no good. Rebound, Golar of East LA. She'll sprint into the front court, gets it over to Arango. Arango from the wing to the lane, throws it up, too strong. Jaden LeCount, the former Husky, the transfer to Trade-Tech attacks. She's on the left side, attacking the rim. No, she'll kick back out to Turner. 21 seconds on the shot clock. 17 seconds to go now. Turner drives underneath. Good pass to Tiana Carter. Carter cuts the deficit. 3 seconds to go. Winston Ellis loses the dribble. She'll have to throw it up with a second. Kimball Gray gets it. That will not count. That's the end of the first period. Huskies with a 20-17 lead here on the campus of Los Angeles. Trade-Tech over the Beavers here on SportsNetUSA.net. Start of the second period here inside the home of the Beavers, inside the Trade-Tech Gymnasium on the campus of Los Angeles Trade-Tech College. LA City showdown. East Los Angeles traveling about 20 minutes down to South LA, just outside of downtown LA off Washington Boulevard and Figueroa. About, I would say, 5 to 6 blocks away from Staples Center, or rather, the Crypto.com arena, rather. East LA in front, 20-17. to 17. It'll be Husky basketball to start the second period. Kimbo Gray will bring it left to right across the logo. Over to Golar on left behind the arc. Golar will dribble twice. Nearly loses the dribble, passes it to Orango, gets it to the corner to Kimbo Gray. Back to Orango at the free throw area. Tosses it to Contreras. Back to Golar. They swing it to Kimbo Gray for three. Short on that attempt. Loose ball. Orango comes up with it. As she falls to the ground, she passes it to Contreras. Back on top to Golar. Reset of the clock at the 9:30 mark of the second period. Winston Ellis fires a three from the left wing. She's off the mark, and last touch by Orango of ELAC. So, Lady Beaver basketball. 9:23 to go in this second period. Thankful and grateful you could join us here on Sportsnet and USA.net for some women's JUCO basketball. Into the game for Trade-Tech will be Rihanna Morrow. Morrow passes it left side to Jackson. Jackson yo-yos the ball with her right hand. She'll go around the screen, will pull up from 19 feet out, straight dead ahead shot. No good. Contreras with the rebound. The lob ahead to Orango. Orango with the wide open lane. She's fouled on the left side. Foul was committed by Morrow. So in the first period, East Los Angeles was led by Delilah Kimbo Gray. She had 8 points. On the other side for Trade-Tech, it was Perkins Jackson with her 10 points. As Orango makes the first one. Actually, she misses the first one, right? She missed that, huh? Yeah. Second attempt. Splashes in. Make it a 21-17 lead for the Lady Huskies. Here into the front court, it's Janaya Turner taking her time on the right wing. Skips it to the left side to Perkins Jackson, who spins around and passes it back outside to Turner. Turner giving some directions. Here with 10 seconds on the shot clock, 8:40 to go game clock. Turner spins, fakes, and moves her pivot. You could tell she was trying to spin to her right, go back to her left, and fade away with the shot, but loses her balance. Husky basketball at the 8:35 mark. Huskies on tops, 21-17. Kimbo Gray will bring it on the far sideline. Left to right, over to Orango on top of the key. To Golar in the corner, who will dribble out of the corner on the near side. Passes it way on top to Kimbo Gray. She'll have to chase it down practically at half court. Over to Winston Ellis. To Golar for three. Off the back iron into the hands of Morrow, who gets fouled. Oh, actually, a jump ball is called. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Beavers. 8:08 on the game clock. Huskies 21. Lady Beavers 17. Jaden LeCount out of the game for the Beavers. As Tilena Carter steps onto the floor for the Lady Beavers. Right now it's Perkins Jackson who attacks left side. Too strong on that attempt. Contreras taps it out of bounds. So Beaver basketball still. 7 minutes, 54 seconds to go. East LA in control, 21-17. Janaya Turner will inbound, gets it to the corner near side of Perkins Jackson, who leans over, swings the ball over her head, now dribbles. Baseline dribble, good. She falls on her elbow, grimacing in pain there. She cuts the deficit to 2. East LA 21, Trade-Tech 19 with 7 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Janaya Perkins Jackson will stay in the game as she still holds on to that left elbow, still grimacing in pain. Coach Sherwin Morgan says, yeah, my player's good, let's go. Let's get it going. Here's Kimbo Gray. She'll bring it on the left-hand side, down the sideline, left to right, across the timeline. East LA with the lead, 21-19, 7:30 to go. Contreras with the basketball. Overhead pass to Hurd. Hurd, jumper inside the box from about 8 feet out, splashes in, makes it a 23-19 lead for East LA. 7:20 to go. Turner now back outside of Perkins Jackson, defended by Contreras. Jackson nearly loses the dribble, kicks out to Morrow. Morrow off the mark. Winston Ellis attacks across the logo, left to right to Hurd. Hurd fakes right, goes left with her pass to Winston Ellis. Winston Ellis fires for 3, splashes the 3. Huskies 26, Trade-Tech 19, 6:50 to go. Brianna Morrow brings it right to left. Passes it to Turner, puts it on the floor, left hand, gets stripped. That's Hurd with a wide open lane. She'll finish on the right, too strong. Contreras will recover the rebound. She'll reset the offense. And it appears that East Los Angeles touched the baseline off the miss layup, I believe. No, actually a push-off against Trade-Tech, so the ball will remain in the front court. Contreras dribbling the ball way on top, gets it to Hurd behind the arc, left wing, on top to Kimbo Gray now. Kimbo Gray jab steps, fakes, bounce pass inside Orango. The lefty throws it up, hook shot, no. Loose ball tapped into the hands of Carter. Perkins Jackson will attack. Left angle drive, no, too strong. Carter with the rebound. Carter to the corner to Perkins Jackson for 3. Short on that attempt. Contreras and the Huskies have numbers. Destiny Hurd, left hand finish, good, off the glass. Huskies 28, Tech 19, 5:40 left in this first half. Second period of play here from the home of the Beavers inside the Trade-Tech Gymnasium. Jaden LeCount back into the ball game. The ELAC transfer, bounce passes one inside of Haynes, who is attacked from behind by Destiny Hurd. So the ball will remain in the front court for the Lady Beavers as Golar checks in, and so does Kadaya Henry. Henry getting her first minutes of play now. Inbounds to Haynes. Haynes will dribble out of the far side corner. She loses her dribble. Golar diving for the ball. She gets hurt. Looks like she hurt her wrist. Hope it's not serious here. Yeah, she'll be all right. Just holding on to her right wrist. She'll decide to walk it off here. So Husky basketball at the 5:22 mark. Huskies 28, LA Trade-Tech Lady Beavers 19. Kimbo Gray passes it to Henry to the left side. And she passes one straight into the hands of Perkins Jackson, who attacks the right side. The turnover, fast break points for Trade-Tech. Cut the deficit to 7 for the Beavers as Coach Bruce Turner calls a full timeout at the 5:06 mark. Huskies 28, Lady Beavers 21 here on Sportsnet, USA.net. Janaya Perkins Jackson leads the charge for the Lady Beavers. She has 14 points. She's 5 of 11 from the floor. Janae Turner has 5 points. She's 1 of 7, but has done most of her damage from the free throw line. For the Lady Huskies, it's Delilah Kimbo Gray, still has 8 points. Here's Henry, back outside of Kimbo Gray. Over to Winston Ellis for 3, rattles one home from three-point land. Gives East LA a 10-point lead, 31-21, 4:45 to go. Here with the basketball, it's Perkins Jackson, goes to LeCount on the far side. LeCount holding on to the basketball as we get a push off against King of Trade-Tech, so a turnover against the Lady Beavers at the 4:35 mark of this second period. Score remains 31-21 Huskies. Kimball Gray into the front court, left to right. She's on the left wing behind the arc. Goes back on top to Winston Ellis. Over to the far side to Henry. Henry looking, holds the ball overhead, goes low post to Golar. Way back outside to Winston Ellis, who can't handle the basketball, goes straight out of bounds at press row. So a turnover against East LA at the 4:11 mark of this second period. So Coach Bruce Turner taking his time, holding on to the basketball, trying to clean it up. 4:11 remains in this second period. The trigger will be Haynes. Haynes inbounds it into Perkins Jackson. She's practically at the logo, goes between her legs, crossing over between hands, right to left, passes it to LeCount. LeCount gets it over to Carter. Carter still standing with the basketball. Skip pass near side of Haynes. Haynes is called for a walk. Takes off before dribbling. 3 minutes, 54 seconds to go. Lady Beavers trailing to the Huskies of East Los Angeles, 31-21. 3:54 to go. Here's Kimball Gray, who will bring it left to right. Walks slowly across the purple and gold logo. Pretty cool logo. Looks like the Los Angeles Laker logo. Golar from the corner. Back on top to Winston Ellis. They swing it to Arango. Arango, head over pass. Over to Kimball Gray. No look pass from Kimball Gray to Henry. Henry backing down her defender. Goes outside. They swing it back on top to Kimball Gray. Kimball Gray will have to hurry with 2 seconds. Fires, no. Too strong off the back iron into the hands of Carter for a rebound. Carter dishes it to Turner, who will bring it right to left. Turner attacks right side, too short. Henry with the rebound. Gets hit over her head. And a foul is called against the 4 jersey. Tiana Carter is charged with the foul for hitting the head of Henry. That'll leave 3:05 on the clock in the second period. Huskies holding on to a 10-point lead, 31-21. Winston Ellis back on top to Arango. Arango, overhead pass to the corner to Kimball Gray. Kimball Gray, skip pass far side to Winston Ellis, left all alone. And we got a walk. Winston Ellis caught the ball, stutter step, and then decided to shoot the ball. So a turnover against East LA. 2 minutes, 48 seconds to go. Huskies still holding on to the 31-21 lead. This is a South Coast Conference North matchup. Huskies trying to pick up victory number 2 as Winston Ellis comes up with a steal. She'll attack all by herself. Misses an easy layup. Rebound by Carter. She'll hand off to Perkins Jackson, and now the Lady Beavers will take their time. Perkins Jackson attacks, and well defended by Henry. Henry slapping the ball out of the air. That'll count as a block. So ball will remain in the front court for the Tech Beavers. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. The inbounds goes to Jaden LeCount over to Perkins Jackson. They swing it right side to Turner. Turner for 3. Air balls it straight out of bounds. 2:09 to go in the second period. Huskies still holding on to a 31-21 lead here. Full court press is applied by Trade-Tech. Arango with the basketball. Back to the point guard, Kimball Gray. Delilah yo-yoing the ball. Gets it to the far side to Winston Ellis, who drives. Baseline jumper too strong there, and Henry also too strong on her rebound attempt. Pushes off the body of Turner, so a foul against Henry of East LA. Tech basketball as Turner will bring it right to left with 1:40 to go. Glad you could join us here on sportsnetusa.net. Women's basketball as Turner will fire a 3. Too strong on that attempt. Orango of East LA with the rebound. She passes it to the far sideline of Kimbo Gray, who quickly attacks. She'll stop, skips it near side to Golar. Golar still behind the arc. She'll dribble around the arc, passes it far side to Winston Ellis. Winston Ellis asking for a screen. Will go way back on top to Orango. Orango holds the ball over her head. Push pass to Kimbo Gray. 8 seconds to go on the clock. 1 minute 10 to go game clock. Kimbo Gray fakes right, goes left, throws it up from the free throw area. Short on that attempt. Rebound, LeCount of Trade-Tech. Perkins Jackson attacks right side. No look pass to Carter. Carter can't make it on the left side. Grabs her own though. And a whistle on the floor. I believe that's Orango. That might be her 3rd foul. Yeah, it is. The 3 jersey. Orango now with 3 fouls. She'll have to step off here. Turner will have to protect her. Adriana Solorzano checks in for Orango. Winston Ellis also checks out as Aaliyah Contreras checks in for the Lady Huskies. So Beaver basketball with 51.4 seconds. They lob one way on top to King. King passes it to Carter. Down low to LeCount. LeCount too strong in that attempt. Got a push off against LeCount. Actually, Carter is charged for her 2nd foul. So Carter, that's actually her 3rd. So that'll put Contreras of East LA at the line with 44.2 to go. Kiara Haynes checks in for the Lady Beavers. Tilena Carter off the court for the Lady Beavers. Score's been stuck at 31-21 in favor of the Huskies over the last 2.5 minutes, as Contreras can't change the scoreboard with her free throw attempt. She's off on the first one. The floor is being cleaned off for paper from the scorer's table. Stat sheets all over the floor. All right, back to play. Contreras' 2nd free throw off the mark. Long rebound into the hands of Solorzano of East LA. She rifles one inside to Henry. Henry fighting inside the box. She draws contact. She'll go to the line. So now the Lady Huskies in the double bonus. Perla Santana will check in for Trade-Tech. Out of the game is Haley King for the Beavers. So Katie Henry at the line. First one, no good. Score's been still stuck at 31-21. Huskies in on top, 31. It's the Beavers 21 points. 2nd attempt, no. Saved into the hands of Perkins Jackson. Jackson gets it over to the hands of Haynes, and another foul against East Los Angeles. .4 seconds to go. Janaya Turner will inbound right in front of us. Inbounds it to Perkins Jackson. Jackson takes her time across the half-court line. Crossover move, she attacks, stops at the left elbow, kicks out to Turner. Turner will fire a 3, short. Rebound, Santana. The drive, Perkins Jackson too strong on that attempt. Kimbo Gray comes up with the loose ball. She attacks quickly, left to right. Euro step inside, lays it up, can't get it, but she will get 2 free throws here with 3 seconds to go, and the 31-21 lead for the Lady Huskies here. Kimbo Gray this year continues to do so well. She's the second leading scorer for East LA as she makes the first one and finally changes the scoreboard after 3 minutes of play. The score being stuck at 31-21. Makes the first one. Second free throw attempt. Rattles home. 33-21. Huskies in the lead. 1 second to go. Turner will fire. Does it count? No, short. That'll bring us to halftime as East Los Angeles holds on to a 12-point lead, 33-21. This is a South Coast Conference North battle. East Los Angeles trying to come up with victory number 2 within the conference as Trade-Tech tries to pick up its first victory in conference. Kimbo Gray, Delilah Kimbo Gray, the sophomore, led the way for the Lady Huskies with her 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Trailing behind was Naomi Winston Ellis with her 9 points. She was 3 of 9 from the floor. She went 3 of 5 from three-point land. She also had 5 rebounds and 2 assists, 2 steals as well. Trailing behind Kimbo Gray and Winston Ellis was Isabel Arango with her 6 points and Destiny Hurd, who also had 6 points. For the Los Angeles Trade-Tech Beavers, it was Janaya Perkins Jackson. She's the only player with double figures. She had 14 points off of 5 of 14 shooting. She was 1 of 3 from behind the arc. And then trailing behind her was Janae Turner, who had 5 points. So give credit to Perkins Jackson. If the Huskies could control her, they should be able to come away with an easy victory here at Los Angeles Trade-Tech in the battle for Los Angeles. So we'll step aside here on Sportsnet USA. Huskies on top 33-21 over the Lady Beavers. Start of the second half inside the home of the Beavers on the campus of Los Angeles Trade-Tech inside the Tech Gymnasium. The Lady Beavers playing the role of road warrior in the lead 33-21. It'll be Husky basketball to start this second half as the point guard Kimbo Gray will bring it right to left. Gets it to the corner to Contreras. Contreras in a double team. She'll have to get out of there. She gets it into the hands of Winston Ellis. Over to Arango to a wide open left wing 3 by Hurd off the mark. Contreras comes up with it. Long rebound into the backcourt. She'll bring it right to left. Still looking for somebody to pass it to. Gets it over to Kimbo Gray. Kimbo Gray puts it on the floor, left hand. Passes it to Hurd on the left wing. Kimbo Gray, bounce pass to Arango. Arango goes way back on top to Hurd. 10 seconds on the shot clock, 9:20 to go. Game clock in this third period. Just underway in the second half. Arango spins. Can't get the lefty shot. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jaden LeCount of the Tech Beavers. Huskies will inbound on the baseline underneath the rim on the right side. They get it to the corner to Kimbo Gray. They swing it to Winston Ellis. She puts it on the floor left hand. Scoop shot, no. Contreras comes up with it. We got a whistle here. Not sure what happened there, but it'll be Husky basketball here. No foul. Shot clock reset to 24. 9:05 game clock. Hurd rainbows one way on top to Kimbo Gray. Two-hand bounce pass to Winston Ellis. Back to the corner to Kimbo Gray to Winston Ellis. Underneath to Arango, who can't get an easy layup on the left side. They found a crease in the box, but couldn't execute there. Coach Turner at halftime was complaining about his Huskies missing 5 easy layups. He just missed another one as East LA comes up with the loose ball, and they'll be attacking right to left to the corner to Contreras. Over to the left side to Winston Ellis to Arango in front of the rim. She can't get it, but draw some contact there. On the clock, 8 minutes, 28 seconds in this LA City showdown. Just less than 10 miles separate both squads. LA Trade-Tech just outside of downtown LA and East LA in Monterey Park, California. As Arango makes the first one. Second one up. Too strong on that attempt, so the score reads 34-21, 8:24 to go. Attacking is Turner. Turner throws it up. Contreras of ELAC with the rebound. Kimbo Gray attacking on the right sideline. Bounce pass to Contreras. Contreras throws it up. Well defended by Jaden LeCount. Into the front court is Perkins. Jenkins grabs her own, puts it up, is fouled on the right side. 7:59 on the game clock in this third period. Trade-Tech trails here at home, trying to fend off the pesky Huskies. Huskies, of course, coming off a huge victory at Rio Hondo. A 72-50 ball game there. First free throw rattles out for Perkins Jackson. Huskies holding a 12-4 record. Second one for Perkins Jackson. Sunk in. Cuts the deficit back to 12 points as Kimbo Gray will bring it right to left and a push-off against King. That's the second foul on King. Winston Ellis inbounds it to Kimbo Gray in the front court. Huskies attack right to left. Huskies in their all-black uniforms. Deep forest green colors, white trimming around the green. Not sure what happened, another whistle. Officiating crew's not coming over to the scorer's table to explain each call, so we're having a hard time. So here's Winston Ellis, who will inbound a Kimbo Gray. One hand bounce pass to Contreras. Contreras crossing over the ball between hands, gets it back on top to Kimbo Gray. Kimbo Gray calls into play, gets it to the left side of Hurd. Hurd back on top to Winston Ellis. 3 seconds to go, shot clock. Kimbo Gray will fire. Three-point shot, no. Into the hands of Perkins Jackson, who sprints into the front court, left to right. Right angle drive by Perkins Jackson, and one foul on Contreras. That leaves 7 minutes, 19 seconds to go, and a chance to cut the deficit to a single digits, that is. 34-24. King will step off the court for Trade-Tech as Carter is inserted into the game. Janaya, Perkins Jackson splashes that one, completes the three-point play. Beavers trail by 9. Arango in the left elbow kicks out to Kimbo Gray. To the corner to Winston Ellis, skips it to Kimbo Gray, to Hurd, on top to Winston Ellis. Back to Hurd. Hurd stops at the left elbow, fires, no, from 12 feet out. Rebound by Haynes. Haynes gets it to Perkins Jackson. Another attack on the right side. This time she can't get it, but a rebound by Carter of the Lady Beavers at the 6:40 mark. So Beavers trying to crawl back into this one, and a whistle on the floor. Foul against Kiera Haynes, pushing down Delilah from her back. That dropped Delilah. 6:37 in this third period. Winston Ellis from right to left, back cross court, far side to Kimbo Gray. Kimbo Gray skips it, far side, LeCount, last one to touch it. Nearly gets into the hands of Hurd, who was wide open in the corner. Most likely she was going to shoot it. Instead, it goes out of bounds in front of the Husky bench. Ball remains in the front court for East LA. Hurd to Winston Ellis, back to Hurd, low post to Orango. Orango hook shot, turns around, can't get it, grabs her own. A reset of the offense for East LA. Orango will take a jumper from the right elbow from about 10 feet out. Gets it. 36-25, 6:05 to go. A lead for the Huskies here. Janaya Turner hands it off to Perkins Jackson, who pulls up from the free throw area. A jumper for jumper here. Cutting the deficit back to 9, 36-27 in favor of East LA. To the corner to Hurd. Hurd dribbles out of the corner, gets it over to Winston Ellis at the elbow. Kimbo Gray flying in, can't grab the rebound, goes into the hands of Perkins Jackson. Perkins Jackson at the free throw area will kick out to Turner. Turner puts it on the floor with her left hand, waving off the screen. She'll reset the offense way on top. Defended by Orango. Here's Turner to the corner. LeCount for three. Too strong on that attempt. LeCount grabs her own, goes up, and is fouled on the right baseline. That's Orango with her 4th foul. That'll bring Sydney Patterson to the scorer's table, as Orango will have to step off. So leading the way in the first half for Trade-Tech, Janaya Perkins Jackson now has 15 points as Jaden LeCount misses the first one. Dribbles 3 times, LeCount puts it up. That one off. Winston Ellis with the rebound. Here's Kimbo Gray attacking from the wing to the lane. Able to finish on the right side. Banks it off the glass. Huskies, 11-point lead, 38-27, 5 minutes to go here. Here's the drive by Perkins Jackson. She's off on that one. Last touch by the 5 jersey of Tech. We got an injury here. We got the 1 jersey, Perkins Jackson, limping off. That won't be a good sign for Trade-Tech. That's their leading scorer, grimacing in pain. Yeah, Perkins Jackson actually has 20 points, so that'll be a huge hole to fill. Yeah, we'll step aside here as Perkins Jackson gets some treatment. She's still sitting on the floor at the 4:47 mark of this 3rd period. Huskies 38, Trade-Tech 27 here on Sportsnet, USA.net. Into the game for Janaya Perkins Jackson will be Perla Santana. Perkins Jackson accounting for 70% of the offensive production here with her 20 points. She has 20 of the 27 points for Trade-Tech as they trail to East Los Angeles College 38-27 with 4:47 to go. Here Winston Ellis will inbound to Delilah. Delilah back to Winston Ellis. A double team at half court. They get it across. Excellent double team by Trade-Tech and a foul called. Not sure what the call is. Let's see. Oh, a 30-second timeout call by the Huskies. So an intelligent timeout by Coach Bruce Turner as the Huskies got caught in a double team at midcourt. That'll leave 4:36 in this 3rd period. Huskies 38, Trade-Tech 27 here on SportsNetUSA.net. No sign of Perkins. Jackson coming in to the game again for Trade-Tech. They'll be missing her 20 points. It'll be an uphill climb without her. Right now, out of the timeout, it's Husky basketball. Contreras from the corner, overhead pass to Delilah Kimball-Gray. Kimball-Gray tries to get it over into the hands of Patterson. Patterson lets it go. Easy layup back the other way for Carter and the Tech Beavers. Deficit cut to 9, 38-29. 4:05 to go, and a whistle on the far sideline. Tilena Carter is called for a foul to the dismay of Sherwin Morgan, head coach of LA Trade-Tech. 4:06 remains as Carter picks up her 4th foul. Right now it's Destiny Hurd with the basketball. Over to the left elbow to Winston Ellis. Back outside. Right wing to Delilah Kimball-Gray, who attacks the cup. Loses her footing. She loses the basketball, goes out of bounds. So it'll be Tech basketball with 3:52 to go in this 3rd period. Thankful and grateful you could join us for some women's JUCO hoops here on Sportsnet USA. This is the 2nd ball game for women's basketball at East Los Angeles here on Sportsnet USA. Always a pleasure to bring it to you guys live. Here's Janae Turner, who will hand off to Jaden LeCount. Jaden LeCount drives left side, too strong. Winston Ellis with the rebound. Jaden LeCount grabbing her own, stealing the basketball. 3-point shot by Turner, drained in. 38-32. Huskies now with a 5-point lead. Destiny Hurd attacks left side, gets it back outside to Patterson. Patterson passes it to Kimball-Gray, bounce pass to the corner to Hurd. Hurd, low post to Patterson. Patterson, low post action, can't get it. Winston Ellis with the putback attempt on the left side, backs up her teammate, gives East LA a 40-32 lead. Under 3 minutes to go as Janae Turner is defended by Contreras as the Beavers attack left to right. Turner stops at the free throw area, bounces it out to Carter. Carter loses the basketball and takes a foul. No, a charge called against Carter there. That'll leave 2:45 left in this 3rd period. Score remains in favor of East Los Angeles, 40-32. Here's Destiny Hurd to Patterson. Patterson gets charged for a walk. Yeah, Patterson caught the basketball, shuffled, then tried to pivot. So Tech basketball here. Here's Janae Turner. Left to right into the front court, taking her time, yo-yoing the ball on the logo. Now spins off the logo, stops at the free throw area, goes inside to King. King tries to get a small jumper on the baseline, can't get it. Kimball-Gray into the hands of Winston Ellis, wide open layup. Tech can't get back on defense. So a 10-point lead now for East Los Angeles, 42-32. There's Janae Turner for Tech. Passes it far side to Santana. Santana puts it on the floor once. Back to Turner. Turner fakes her shot. Jabs right. Angles towards the basket. Goes back outside behind the arc. Lifts from the free throw area. Can't get it. Loose ball. LeCount for Tech. Gets it on the right side. Kisses it off the glass, and a 42-34 deficit for the Beavers. Destiny Hurd for East Los Angeles, passes it left side to Winston Ellis. Back to the right side to Kimball Gray back on top to Winston Ellis, to the corner to Hurd. Hurd airballs it straight into the hands of Kimball Gray. Kimball Gray gets dropped as she tries to get an easy layup on the right side. Foul against the 13 jersey of King, I believe. That'll put Delilah at the free throw line at the minute 17 mark of his third period. Delilah in the first half, 12 points. Can't make her 13th point there. Misses the first free throw. Second attempt, rattles out. Look out, former Husky with the rebound. Here's Janaya Turner into the front court. Nearly gets stripped from behind by Contreras. Gets it over to Santana. Santana attacks left side. Scoop shot, no. Rebound, Carter of Trade-Tech. Second opportunity, three-point shot by Turner. Splashes home. Huskies 42. Trade-Tech now 37 with 50 seconds to go. Winston Ellis. Skip pass far side of Kimball Gray. Kimball Gray yo-yos the ball with her right hand. Gives some direction here. Passes it low post to a wide open Patterson. Patterson left alone underneath the basket. Gets it on the right side. Extends the lead for East LA. 44-37, 25 seconds to go in this third period. Santana dribbles once, passes it near side towards us to Turner. Turner puts it on the floor once, will fire from three-point land. Short, Contreras with the long rebound. She hurries into the front court, attacks right side. She is fouled. Turner with the foul as Contreras will get two free throws with 10.6 seconds to go in this third period. This will be Contreras' first points if she could get it. No. First one off. What Contreras has done is she's picked up 9 rebounds. And she's the shortest player on the court. The head official trying to get a score from me. I'm the wrong guy to ask. So the head official is trying to get the scoreboard adjusted. Possibly there might be an error on the score here. So the score is correct according to the head statistician here. As Contreras off the mark on that one. Contreras trying to chase it down but can't get it before LaCount does. Contreras commits a foul in frustration. Still in search of her first points. So that'll leave 8.1 seconds to go in this third period. Huskies on top 44-37. 6 seconds to go. Turner will have to hurry. 3 seconds to go. Turner fakes, lifts, no on that attempt from 19 feet out. That brings us to the end of the third period as the Huskies still hold on to a thin 44-37 lead over the Trade-Tech Beavers here on SportsNetUSA.net. Stick around for the final period of play. Some women's JUCO hoops. Trade-Tech definitely missing the scoring threat of Janaya, Perkins, Jackson, who's still sidelined with what appears to be a right ankle injury. Entering the second half, she accounted for 74% of the Beavers' points. She had 20 of the 27 points in the first half. She went down. We'll see if she could get back into it. Here's Carter attacking. Well defended by the Husky wall. Here's Patterson holding on to the basketball above the key. Gets it way back on top to Kimball Gray. Pass left side to Winston Ellis. Fires a three in and out. LeCount with a rebound. LeCount on the right side. Stutter step. Attacks. Too strong on that attempt. Loose ball. Picked up by Hurd of East LA. Here's Destiny Hurd to the left side of Winston Ellis. Winston Ellis stops on the baseline, and she's called for a walk. Turnover against ELAC. This is the fourth period, final period of play. Huskies on top 44-37. Trade-Tech trying to defend its home court here. Here's Santana. Santana holds the ball over her head, looking for somebody. Puts it on the floor once, gets it over to Turner. Turner defended by Contreras, gets a screen by Carter. Turner goes around the screen, goes to the corner. That's Haynes for three, no. Rebound Patterson of ELAC. Kimbo Gray attacks on the far sideline. She's double teamed here. Gets it over to Winston Ellis. To the corner to Hurd. Way back on top to Kimball Gray. 8:35 game clock. Attacks. That's Patterson. No. But she is fouled. No, actually, she's the one that committed the foul. She drove, missed her shot, tried to grab her own rebound, but in the process pushes off a Tech player, so that's a foul against East LA. 8 minutes, 25 seconds to go in this ball game as Santana will dribble once, picks it up, gets it over to Turner. Turner on the right wing, low post, that's Haynes. Haynes spins around, too strong. Oh, and a foul committed by East LA's Winston Ellis on Haynes. That was on her attempt to the basket on the left side, so that'll bring 2 free throws for the Tech Beavers. East Los Angeles trying to come up with victory number 2 in a row after a disappointing end to the 2021 calendar year. They finished the year with a buzzer-beating miss. They lost to Moore Park 42-40. Then it was 22 days after that they had a chance to get back on the court as Patterson misses on the right side. Loose ball. And a foul called against Patterson again on another rebound attempt by Patterson. Back-to-back possessions and Patterson charged there. That'll get Patterson off the floor. Katie Henry will check back in for East Los Angeles. 7:51 to go. Tech still in it. Scratching and crawling back into this. East LA holding on to a 44-39 lead. Jaden LeCount on the far wing. Behind the arc, holds the ball over her head. Dribbles twice. Skips it near side to Turner. Turner lifts for three. Short on that attempt. Henry of ELAC with the rebound. Possession arrow in favor of East LA here as Henry was fighting for the basketball with Carter and LeCount. A jump ball was called. 7:25 to go, fourth period. Women's JUCO hoops on sportsnetusa.net, brought to you by NutriShop of Monterey Park, your sports nutrition, weight loss, and vitamin expert, as Destiny Hurd attempts a jumper from the baseline, left side, off the mark. Last touch by Trade-Tech. So Husky basketball still at the 7:13 mark. So head coach Sherwin Morgan will call time out with 7:13 to go in this final period. Huskies 44, Trade-Tech Beavers 39 here on Sportsnet USA.net. Welcome back to Sportsnet USA.net's live coverage of women's basketball, East LA College basketball. And it's all brought to you by DG Sports, marketing and broadcasting, helping your company find a sound path. Back inside the Gymnasium, the Tech Gymnasium, that is, Trade-Tech. Huskies in the lead, 44-39. Hurd lobs it all the way into the backcourt, into the hands of Kimbo Gray, who will bring it right to left, to the corner to Hurd, to Kimbo Gray, to Arango on top. Back inside to Arango. Arango hooks it. The lefty spins around and hooks it right in front of the basket. Makes it a 46-39 lead for East Los Angeles. Into the high post to Haynes. Haynes attacks left side, gets a friendly row as she flexes her muscles. 5-point lead for East LA, 46-41. Tech threatening here. Into the low post to Arango. Arango will dribble back over to Henry. Henry drives the lefty off the glass, left side. Gives ELAC a 7-point lead, 48-41, 6:15 to go. Janaya Turner to the corner to Carter. Carter will lift for three. Too much on that attempt. Winston Ellis of ELAC with the rebound. She attacks right to left. She'll stop before she gets across. Gets it across to Arango. Over to Henry on the high post. Carter trying to explain herself as Henry plays dead on the floor. Just having fun. They are playing basketball. 5:57 to go in this final period as Carter will take a seat after her fourth foul. King with the 13 jersey inserted into the floor for Trade-Tech. Destiny Hurd will be the trigger. She'll inbound. She's on the baseline, right side, just underneath the rim, looking. Lobs a football pass into the backcourt to Kimbo Gray, who will bring it right to left. To the corner to Winston Ellis, wide open three, too much on it. Santana with the rebound for Trade-Tech. She pushes it over left side to Turner. Turner will glide over the logo. She's on top still, yo-yoing the ball against Kimbo Gray. Gets it over to Haynes. Haynes attacks left side. The lefty gets it. She's pumped up. 5-point lead for East LA. Kimbo Gray back to Winston Ellis, back to Arango. Over to Kimbo Gray, to the corner to Hurd, who will launch a three, splashes it. Huskies 51. Tech Beavers 43. Attacking the cup is Turner. Goes out of control, it just hits the bottom of the backboard. Winston Ellis attacks on the left side. The lefty, no, can't get it. Well defended by LeCount and Tech Beavers, but Arango comes up with a steal for East LA as Kimbo Gray will dish out to Destiny Hurd for three. Off the back iron, loose ball picked up by Hurd of East LA. Second opportunity here in this possession. Kimbo Gray, baseline dribble, over to King. King too much on it, grabs her own, pumps, goes back outside to Kimbo Gray. Over to the left elbow to Arango. Outside to Kimbo Gray, who attacks, runner, short, Carter, rebound for Tech. 4:20 remains as Janaya Turner will slowly bring it left to right across the half-court line. Taking her time, defended by Kimbo Gray. She'll instead launch a three. High off the iron, Arango of East LA with the rebound, and she's called for a walk. Grabs the rebound instead of dribbling it. She makes contact with Santana. Loses control. So the ball will remain in the front court for the Tech Beavers as Sherwin Morgan, head coach of the Beavers, calls timeout. With 4:07 to go in this final period of play, Huskies 51, Tech Beavers 43, SportsNetUSA.net. Three Huskies in double figures now. You got Naomi Winston Ellis with 13 points. She leads all scorers, or rather all Huskies. And then you got Delilah Kimbo Gray with 12 points. Isabel Arango with 11. And catching up quickly to Perkins Jackson is Janaya Turner with 11 points. Perkins Jackson still with a ailing ankle, and I just spotted her on crutches. She is grimacing in pain. She's actually crying. It's unfortunate to see such a great performance in the first half, and she could have been the key here to get the Beavers back into it. Jaden LeCount with the basketball. Back outside to Turner. Turner and the Tech Beavers trying to scratch and crawl in this one without Perkins Jackson, and the whistle on the floor. Arango is charged with a foul. That is her fifth. Now that's 5 fouls against Arango, so she will have to leave. That will do it for her night. 3:55 to go. She looks super disappointed. So the Huskies have not selected a player to get back on the floor. It'll be Golar who will take the place of Arango. Score reads 51 for East LA, 43 for the Tech Beavers, 3:55 to go. To the corner. Three-point attempt. Good by Turner. 51-46 inside of Patterson. They swing it to the corner. Destiny fakes her three, drives, kicks out. Golar fakes. Low post to Henry. Back outside. Oh, and a walk called against Henry before her pass to the outside. So it looked like she was trying to lean into somebody. Nobody there to lean into, and she walks. So another turnover against East LA. 51-46, 3:15 remains. Into the high post. That's Haynes. She attacks on the left side. Short on that attempt. Henry comes up with a rebound for the Lady Huskies. Delilah Kimbo Gray into the front court, right to left. Defended by King. Pushes it left side to the corner to Henry. Skip pass far side to Golar. Golar low post to Kimbo Gray. Kimbo Gray fakes left, goes right, goes back outside to Golar. They swing it left side to, that's Hurd. Attacking the cup is Golar now. Golar able to draw a contact there against Haynes. That's the 5th foul called against Haynes. So that will do it for her night. She finishes with 6 points, 5 rebounds, an assist. 2 minutes, 42 seconds remain in this one. Close battle. Fighting for supremacy in LA City. Here's Winston Ellis. Overhead pass to Kimbo Gray, who pushes it left side to Hurd. Hurd puts it on the floor once, to the corner to Kimbo Gray. Dribble drive, baseline, and a pass off the foot of a Tech defender. It's off the foot of Turner. Ball remains in the front court. A reset of the shot clock to 20 seconds now for East LA with 2:29 to go. Lead on to a 5-point lead are the Lady Huskies. Way on top to Kimbo Gray. Pushes it left side to Hurd. Hurd dribbles twice. Overhead pass far side of Winston Ellis. They find Kimbo Gray in a corner. Back to Winston Ellis. Over to King. King drives. The lefty puts it up, grabs her own. Tries to fight, grabs her own again. A third attempt, no. 2:05 to go. Janaya Turner trying to lead the Tech Beavers as her teammate. Janaya Perkins Jackson is out with a hurt ankle and a turnover against Tech Beavers. They throw it away on the far sideline. Jaden LeCount says, I couldn't hear you, I didn't see you. So a turnover against the Beavers at the 1:55 mark. Golar with the basketball on the left wing. Fakes left, goes right, picks up her dribble, gets it over to Winston Ellis, back to Golar, to the corner to Kimbo Gray. They swing it right side to Hurd. Huskies operating behind the arc. Skip pass, far side. Kimbo Gray for three. Yes, splashes it. Huskies 54. Tech Beavers 46. A minute 25 to go. One of the better three-point shooting teams in the state are the Huskies. They rank number 5 in the state in three-pointers, shooting 34%. Jaden LeCount grabs her own rebound. Three-point attempt by Morrow, no. Straight into the hands of Winston Ellis as Kimbo Gray will bring it right to left for the Lady Huskies. 60 seconds to go in this one as East Los Angeles tries to pick up its 13th victory of the year, currently with a 12-5 record. Kimbo Gray, left hand finish off the glass. 56-46 now, 45 seconds to go as Turner is off the mark on her attempt inside the box from about 8 feet out as the Huskies will try to run out the clock and take their time as Kimbo Gray slowly brings it across the timeline here, right to left. 28 seconds to go. 10-point lead. King defending Delilah. Kimbo Gray there. Way out on the far sideline, nearly at half court. 6 seconds to go. No-look pass to King. King can't get it on the right side. That'll leave 10 seconds to go as Turner attacks. Lifts for three. Can't get it. Rebound Santana. She has to hurry. 5 seconds. 2 seconds. That will do it. East Los Angeles comes up with a 56-46 victory. Huskies move to 13-5. Trade-Tech, they move to under 500 to 9-10. Really thankful and grateful you were able to join us for some double-header action here on Sportsnet USA. Huskies come up with their second victory in a row, second victory in conference play. Let's take a look at the schedule for East Los Angeles. They'll have a home game on the 26th against West LA. That ball game has been changed to a 5 p.m. tip-off as a heads up. And so East Los Angeles will actually host that game. So we'll have that game here on Sportsnet USA. So here's the final tally for the Huskies. Delilah Kimbo Gray in her superstar fashion finished with 17 points. She was 7-11 from the floor. She went 1 of 2 from behind the arc. She went 2 of 4 from the free throw line as she finished with 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. In second place was Naomi Winston-Ellis. She finished with 13 points. Oh, and a double-double, 10 rebounds. So an excellent game by Winston-Ellis. And also Isabel Arango, who did not stick around for the game. She fouled out. She finished with 11 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. And then trailing not too far was Destiny Hurd. She finished with 9 points, 4 of 12 shooting, 1 of 6 from behind the arc. She finished with 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. For Trade-Tech, it was Janaya Perkins Jackson, who unfortunately went out with an ankle injury. She's walking around on crutches right now. She finished with 12 points, 7 of 19 shooting, 1 of 3 from behind the arc. And Janae Turner tried to lead a comeback for the Tech Beavers. She finished with 11 points, 3 of 21 from the floor, 2 rebounds.